Hi guys, in this short video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to use Google Sheets like a graphing calculator. Some of you may have a graphing calculator, or you may have a app in your calculator that functions just as well, but this is always a great option. Sheets and Excel are incredibly powerful tools that can do calculations much faster and much more efficiently than most humans I know. So let's look at our data set. Our data set here is all the possible products that can be achieved by rolling a pair of dice. So there are 36 entries, we call them, different data points. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut and paste these. And I know that seems like a weird thing to do because now it's off the screen, but I'm doing this because Sheets will allow me, if I select data and then sort range A to Z, it'll sort it from lowest to highest. That's a really cool functionality because you know that a median can only be found if you know the middle number in ascending order. Oops, big one too many. Okay, so when we look at this data set, we even know before we use any sort of formulas that 10 is going to be our median. It's the average of the two middle numbers in ascending order. But let me show you how a calculator will do this. Well, Sheets in this case. You can always type formulas into a calculator. So for instance, you could do this cell plus this cell, and you know there's some. But you also have an option to go into the formulas area. In this case, we're just looking for an average, right? That's what a mean is. And we can highlight and hit enter. If we want to know the median, you go down to statistical, and that's mostly where you're going to live for school purposes. Business and life, you might look other places. So we're looking for the median. I scroll past it. Our median, select the data, and median's 10, just like I thought. Statistical, and this time I'm going to find a mode, which is actually really handy that that's there because it's not there in a graphing calculator. So now we're going to go into our measures of spread. And what these actually are, you'll get into more detail when you do the cons, but we're going to talk about range. Range is not one of the functions shown, but range is just the highest minus the lowest number. So our data is in order, so we already know our highest number is 36, but you could use a max formula, and we already know our min is 1. Again, you could use a min formula if your data wasn't in order and there was a lot of data points and you didn't want to hunt for that lowest one. Your range is always just the max minus the min, and I know it's 35, but I'm just showing you how to do it. The IQR is our Q3 minus our Q1, and if you've already watched all the con videos, you'll know that the Q1 is the median of the lower half. So if I were to go in here and pick median, and then select my lower half, now my Q1, and my Q3 is the upper quartile, the median of the upper half of the data. So I can go into median, pick my upper half, and hit enter. So to find the IQR, I just say Q3 minus Q1, IQR is 13. There are two types of standard deviation and variance. You can either have a population if you know all of your data points, or you can have a sample. This happens oftentimes if you're doing a survey. Maybe you can't survey every single person, but you can survey a portion of those. And we'll talk about sampling methods later in this course too. So I'm going to go into standard deviation, and I want to pick the one that's .p because I know all of them. I know the entire population. And then a population variance. Again, same idea, make sure you know which one you're picking. Is it the entire population or just a portion of it? And I hit enter. And that's how you use Google Sheets like a graphing calculator. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to send me any messages about questions you have.